Okay. So, what else, sir?
Yes. Maybe.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, a lot of people that maybe because of the current economy of the country that we find ourselves, they have lose hope that they can no longer hustle and establish themselves with God-given blessings, but they want to look for other alternative, which is making them to do so many terrible things that are harming even the society. So, started is to enable them learn directly from people who are doing businesses and they are succeeding, so that when they hear them explaining maybe little of their experience, can learn from them and still have that faith that they too can make it. So, the first question is, sir, uh, a lot of people of your age today are not doing what you are doing as a pure water factory owner. So, our first question is, what is that thing that is the encouragement to what you are doing at this?
I was born 1966.
Okay.
Then I grew up in a family where my father married my mother. I started when also for my personal self. That was when I started at the because at that time, if my mother was not married, my mother was not married to my brother, and my mother was close to that 80 something years.
Okay.
I was just between that 10, 15 because my mother born me when she was very old.
Okay.
So because my father didn't want to train me, he now told me that my mother should go and marry him back. But then you cannot talk to your father if you have not go back. I said that, but how can he now come to marry again? Definitely I knew that he was also doing. He want to train me again. So I decided to go.
That means you were not born into a rich family.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So if you have one piece of advice to give to the younger generation of what can help them to still believe on themselves, what would that advice be?
They should strive to work hard.
Okay.
If you are not into education,
Okay.
you can learn a trade.
Okay.
Aside the trade, you can go into farming.
Okay.
Me, I succeed through farming.
Okay.
I succeed through farming.
Wow.
When I went into farm, by that 1986, that was how I started farming. I concluded with my father since that that was when because I thought that doing business can fail you at any time.
Okay.
But in farm work, you can't easily fail like that. So I decided to go into farm. When I suspected it, that was when I now go into business. I was now shuttling business with farm work.
Okay.
Until I now went into farm. That led me to become what I am. After that, I now decided that whenever we succeed, I bought cars through farm work. I bought about 5 cars.
Okay.
On commercial basis. But since my business people, the drivers, were not doing fine,
Okay.
I decided to stop the business. Okay. And now I'm going to full-time business of farming. That was one farm.
Okay.
When I did that work for about 10, 15 years, and now start to establish myself.
Wow.
I have built a house through the cocoa farm. I am now going to 12 that. Wow. At that time.
Wow. Because there are a lot of people that believe that because maybe their parents did not train them into school, there's no possible way for them to make it. So I don't know what you can see concerning that kind of mentality, so that they can change their mindset, because they believe.
No, if you believe that you want to work, to even the policy of making fast money. I am by today is what? Today is June what? June 14.
in June 14 or 30.
Yes. Which means I'm 60 years old.
Wow. Wow.
So what I know is that if you endure to suffer, you will make it.
Wow.
And as I'm telling you, when I want to go into full-time farming for 670 something days, which is 2 years, but 336 a year. It was only 4 days I didn't go to farm.
Wow.
Only 4 days. I was not sick. The 4 days I didn't see. That was December 2016 and January 2016.
Me consistently you farm for about 2 years.
Yes,
Just 4 days.
only 4 days
What
I
is-
didn't go to farm
Constantly. Wow.
and I was not sick. I didn't sick at
Right.
all.
Wow.
I succeeded. I know that from that experience, as I told you today, I'm 60 years. It's not easy unless you don't know how to manage money or you want to run fast.
Okay.
And if you run fast making money, you won't get it. Unless you go into the government in the wrong way. If any successful person must follow the principle of chop so that you can know how to manage money. If you don't sit down and make money yourself, start from 1 naira, you can't get it like that. You can't get it like that.
Wow.
And there is no way you can make a business for 5 years without having it. You can make the because you can make the 5 years that can be 3 years. Unless that you are from a rich family that they have already established you. Okay? From there, they have money. Then they can see but without that, what you probably have said, there is no amount of money. Even if you are going to loan, it's not like that. Me who is talking myself, I have gone into loan businesses for how many years? Because of that, my consistency in business, the bank, I was made the best farmer in the whole Cross River State. The whole Cross River State.
Wow.
Not the whole local government. The federal government gave me an award as the best farmer in the whole Cross River State. That was the year 2000.
Wow.
We were 2 of us in Cross River. The other person in 2001 was voted the best farmer in Cross River State.
Wow.
My own was 2000. So we were on Banner Conference, the whole farmers in Cross River State in Nigeria. Calabar hosted the conference.
Wow.
Every farmer in Nigeria, each state has to keep farmers. We went for the conference. And in fact, if I want to tell, there's no way, even if the economy is bad as it is, and you want to do what you are doing.
Wow.
People think politics is the ultimate. It's a very bad game. It's a very bad game. Any successful business, there's any successful youth who want to even if you want to pass over, learning a trade can still make you explode in life.
Okay.
Provided you know how to manage money.
Okay.
Anything more than there is no way.
Okay.
That's what I believe in.
Wow.
And there's no way I see youths making money. I wouldn't understand. If you are making money in the wrong way, I would understand. I will understand because money, you will walk through the way it's supposed to work. Because there is no way, if you have 5 million naira through today here, and it's true through your sweat, if you don't know how to economize, there are problems that will come that will make you spend up to 4 million naira. But if you have to manage, you will manage from that problem. Because the moment money comes, that's how problem comes to problems. And then because of that, if you want to thrive in life, you minus some. Boys today, somebody will have up to 3 million naira. Instead of investing that 3 million naira, they give you more money. You decide to go and buy a share, or you go to having loan, you say, I want to buy a car for luxury. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. Invest that money into business. That will give you money. And as you expand that money, the business will come and you make the money easily.
That's a very wonderful advice. Thank you very much for this your time.
Right.
We are very sorry to take much of your time for out of your business.
No, that is
Or what you are saying here, but the case of as they are going to watch this information and this art file that you have given, I believe that many of them are going to retrace their steps back to still believe that either through farming or through establishing a business or learning a trade, just like you have said, that they can still make it.
Yeah, you can still make it. No life is lost.
Okay.
There's no life is lost. But you need endurance.
Okay.
You need endurance. You must endure and have to manage money. If you don't manage the whole, you won't meet. And don't watch over luxury. Okay. You see a friend buying cars, that should not be like.
Okay.
But expand your business tentacle so that sometimes if you have 300,000 naira, okay, let me go and buy 2,000 naira and put aside. Let me go and buy. Let me go and buy Zephyr. That can make me get excess from there. Let me go and buy. You have spare your tentacles through the 200,000. From Zephyr to get excess. From articles to get excess. From other business can establish. That means so. So the piece of.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We are very grateful, sir.
Thank you.